Hey traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room, and in this weekly recap, we're going back to an old friend, share something with you that we have done for quite a while, and we're going to combine Trader Oscillator and Smart Super Trend to come up with an entry system that we're excited to share with you. We call this the TTOX, or simply the X Phantom. I'll explain that in a minute. If you've never read this, please do so at this time and pause the video, come back when you get finished. So we're going to do all of our teaching on the chart, and we're going to use one idea, one signal, so this will go fast. If you have any questions, send us an email, support@stockindextradingroom.com. If you want more information about who we are, stockindextradingroom.com. Be sure to watch, if you want to come join us, be sure to watch that entire 6 or 7 minute video, and there's a nice coupon code at the end of that for you. So what we're looking at is Trader Oscillator, which is this indicator in the second panel on our chart. And if you followed our work, you'll see this looks substantially different in appearance. It's working. Actually, there have been several features added to Trader Oscillator to make it even more precise. And but it works basically the same. It's identifying too many people on the wrong side, in this case, long of the market, and they're going to get punished. And you can see it does a great job of that. Too many people short here, and we'll head the other way. The second indicator we use for this signal are these seemingly random red and cyan hash marks. Looks random, but they're anything but throughout the chart. It's called Smart Super Trend. Both of those, Smart Momentum, Smart Price Band, our proprietary Renko bars, were developed, tested, refined, coded, traded by Rob Mitchell, who used this system and the ideas we're talking about and sharing with you to become a World Cup trading champion. So in the room, we get to use the tools that Rob used and the approach, the concept that he used on a intraday basis, where we can find several to many entries into the market that have a statistically proven track record of being beneficial. So with that in mind, let's go to work. Trader Oscillator in an extreme, or X, Smart Super Trend. And a phantom is simply any reversal bar that engulfs a previously SST print, in this case, a red engulfing bar, that a red reversal bar that would engulf Smart Super Trend here. Please forgive the pauses. We're in allergy season in East Tennessee, and I don't want to cough at you. So here's what we're looking at. Let me come over here and teach this, and then we'll mark these. Here we have a green reversal bar that engulfs this red little SST hash mark here. That would have been a long entry. Trader Oscillator is undervalued. We have this engulfing situation we call a phantom. That would have been a winning entry. Here's a reversal. That would have been a winning entry as well. So that's it. Very simple. Now here's a nice part about trading this from a trader standpoint, is that when this bar is developing, this mark is already here. So we know well in advance, often well in advance, that this trade is going to materialize when this bar completes, if this bar completes, right? So this mark is here, this bar is forming, it completes, and there's the entry, and we fire through it. Okay, so that's it. Let's mark this. We're going to use proprietary software program called Smart Trade Markers. And I show you this to show you that I have zero. There are no trades on this. And we're going to mark what we received for Friday real quickly. It won't take but a couple of minutes. And let me do this. I've got a cheat sheet down here. Let me show you how we make sure we're spot on with this. These are loaded into Bloodhound. This is a TTOX template, and you'll see every time we have a green note, we have a reading where Trader Oscillator is under our extreme line, which is set on 20 and 80 in this panel. So there's no guesswork. Hey, boy, that looks like a pretty trade. I could say, well, let's go ahead and add that, but that's not fair to anybody. So we don't do that. Now, this is called a colorful phantom, and we trade that in a room as well. So we wouldn't have missed that. So anyway, here we go. We're just going to look if we have a red notation here. That means Trader Oscillator is in an extreme. If we look at the reversal bar it represents and we see that we have an engulfing bar, we're going to mark that with a sell. That's it. And we have green, no phantom, green, no phantom, red, no phantom. We're looking at all of these for our line break. Here we have all of these red, no entries until here. Here we've got one red. We engulf this SST. So we have what we call the phantom, and we would enter there. There's another nice trade. Two greens, nothing here, nothing here. Here we have a red reversal bar engulfed with this SST print. So we'll go ahead and we'll mark that for you. Here we have a very unusual situation. This rarely happens, but it does. We have signals on top of each other. Okay. Now, normally, the reason I say we don't get that a lot, normally we don't get this signal when the market's trying to reset. Now, structure's pretty large here, and that happens occasionally, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So here we had a signal that went a little bit, and here we had one that was counter trend, but we don't know that at the time, right? We'll talk about this was counter trend, right? And away it goes. Okay. So here we have a beautiful, we call this a colorful phantom. We mentioned that over here. It's not, Trader Oscillator is not overvalued, so we don't get it on the X phantom, but we get it on a colorful phantom. That's just simply any engulfing reversal bar smart wrinkle reversal that engulfs a prior SST print that matches the color of smart price band. So here in this example, we have two more 5-point winners that we're not even including in this report here. So now we look and we have a red notation and an engulfed SST. So we mark that. That one didn't work. We have another one up here, excuse me, that didn't work at all. This one went a bar. This one didn't go any. And, you know, if you've traded any, that happens. And then here's a buy, green, engulfed. Real simple. Green, not engulfed. Red, red, engulfed. Oh, goody. Let's mark that one for you. Okay. Ooh, nothing, nothing. Oh, here we have a colorful phantom, but no X, so we can't mark it for the study. Here we have one that, you know, you may or may not have gotten. The neat part about this is that if you like this entry, you can have your order waiting because, again, this bar up and down, often up and down through this. Hey, if it fires, we're going to get it. But anyway, there is this. We don't have one here. We have one here. Barely. It didn't work very well. Went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 points with a, we call it an exception or a reset. The one beside it was much better. We have other ways to qualify this if you come to the room and join us. Okay, let's see. Green nope, red nope, green. Yes, here's a buy. Okay, so let's mark this one. And red, no red. Here we have a sell. Correct. All right, just look at this red, look at this bar it represents. Again, one that didn't work very well. And then I think this is the last one of the day. And if you follow our work, you know we love entries in late morning to early afternoon Friday that represent bias because the market likes to rally on Friday afternoon. So that is that's what we have. We have 13 signals. We had 12 that went 1 point. We had that one that didn't go any. If we move that to 2 points, you see we had 10 that went 2 points and 3 that didn't. Whether you like to trade for 1, in and out a lot, 2, you might want to hold it for 4 or 5 points. You can hold this for 5 points and have a winning edge. We have a lot of members that like to go 4 points. However you want. I'm showing you the versatility with trade markers or however you want to do that. You can move your initial stop up and down to fit your liking and test. And if you want information about this software, about trade markers, send me an email and I will get you in the right direction. So this was for Friday, the March the 12th. And it was an okay day. It wasn't a great day, but it was an okay day for the system. Now I went ahead and marked the month. We're not going to do that in front of you. I went ahead and did the entire month, and you can see we've got the 1st through the 12th. And you could load 1, 2, 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for 4. Not everybody can trade 3 lots, and we understand that. You can pick your poison. There for the month was 1 lot. There was 2 lot, and there was 4 lot. You can move your stop around, manage it however you would like. We actually have ways to, excuse me, to make the second 2 and 4, 5 point numbers better with some management down here. If you come to the room, we'll teach you how to do that. You can do that and make these numbers better, not doing anything any different. Just setting up your NinjaTrader SuperDOM a little bit different. So this was for the month of, this was so far for the month of March. Let's look at, let me show you this right quick. And you can say, okay, where is the sweet spot for this trade? Obviously, the opening can get kind of choppy at times, and then it settles in here. Some really nice numbers, from 10 to 11, some really nice numbers. And then, of course, look, we see this for the month that from 12:30 to 1, it was 100%. So if you wanted to take a lunch break, you might want to get back by 12:30 for this signal. And in the afternoon, you see we have a sweet spot between 1:30 and 2. And at the end of the day, again, it works real well. Now, these numbers may adjust a little if we were to put several months and have 100 days, let's say, in here. But this tendency is just sort of the way the market, a little bit unsettled in the beginning, it settles in some, and then toward the end of the day, not a lot of signals, 1 or 2 a day. So again, if you, if you come to the room, we work on this stuff constantly to find the winning edge in our trading. So I'll go ahead and get that out of our eye. We'll scroll back to, here we go. We'll scroll back to the beginning, and if you have any questions, support at stuckindextradingroom.com. If you want more information, want to come and join us, go to our website, www.stuckindextradingroom.com. Get more information, send emails, ask questions, and we'd love for you to come. This is a real simple signal. We'd love for you to come join us in the room and take advantage of that and the colorful phantom and the other things that we work on constantly for our members' benefit. So on behalf of all the members in the Stock Index Trading Room, World Cup Trading Champion Rob Mitchell, I'm Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room, wishing you nothing but the very best in your trading.